Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Need to Know, where we dive deep into the art and science of bread making. If you've been following along, we've covered all the essential ingredients you need to make bread. But now, it's time to explore the optional ingredients, those little extras that can take your bread from basic to brilliant. Today, we're talking about three key optional ingredients: sugar, butter or oil, and milk or dairy products. Let's get started. First up, sugar. While it's not necessary for all bread recipes, sugar plays a versatile role in bread making. It's more than just sweetness. Sugar helps feed the yeast, speeding up fermentation. It also promotes a beautiful golden brown crust through caramelization. And don't forget, it helps retain moisture, keeping your bread softer for longer. Common sugars used in bread making include granulated sugar, brown sugar, honey, and even molasses. Each adds its own unique flavor profile. Pro tip: start with 1 to 2 tablespoons of sugar per loaf. And if you're making something like brioche or cinnamon rolls, don't be afraid to go a bit sweeter. For a golden crust, try brushing your loaf with a sugar water glaze before popping it in the oven. Next, let's talk about fats, specifically butter and oil. Adding fats to your dough can transform the texture of your bread. They make it softer, tenderize the crumb, and even help extend the shelf life by slowing down staling. Butter gives a rich buttery flavor and is perfect for enriched breads like brioche or challah. Oil, on the other hand, creates a softer, more elastic dough, which is great for focaccia or sandwich loaves. Pro tip: here's a tip. Always add your butter or oil after the initial mixing of the dough. This allows the gluten to develop properly without interference from the fat. And if you're using butter, make sure it's softened but not melted for the best results. Finally, let's dive into milk and other dairy products. Replacing water with milk in your dough gives your bread a richer flavor, a softer crumb, and a beautifully brown crust thanks to the natural lactose in milk. You can use fresh milk, powdered milk, buttermilk, or even yogurt. Each brings a slightly different character to your bread. For example, buttermilk adds a subtle tang, while yogurt can create a super moist loaf. Pro tip: if you're using milk, warm it up slightly before adding it to your dough. It should be lukewarm, not hot. And if you don't have fresh milk, powdered milk is a great alternative. Just mix it with your dry ingredients before adding water. And there you have it. Three optional ingredients that can completely elevate your bread: sugar for sweetness and browning, butter or oil for texture and richness, and milk or dairy for flavor and softness. Experiment with these in your recipes and see how they transform your baking. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Need to Know. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite optional ingredient to use in bread making? I'd love to hear your ideas. Until next time, happy baking.